What is going on, everybody? Matta222 here today, bringing you guys another figure review. Today we are looking at the Transformers Titans Return. I think this was like a New York Comic-Con / Hasbro Toy Shop exclusive. Today we have Grotesque for you, so pretty cool. As always, guys, let's look at the packaging first, and the packaging is quite large, so I'll just move him out of the way. So initially, it's just kind of a black box with the white logo. Pretty nice, but when you pop up the tabs, you can open it up and you can see there is the cards, and then you got some nice kind of, almost looks like blueprints on the side, and then you fold it open, and I've already kind of taken everything apart, and there you get some nice artwork. So the figure was on this side, and of course the other Titan Master, Scorponok Titan Master, is on this side. So pretty nice packaging, and he just kind of folds away neatly. We don't see that often kind of out of Hasbro Transformers, but I guess being an exclusive, they went all out. Still got that logo, so really cool. Really dig the packaging. This is one time I might actually kind of hang on to the packaging. But with that being said, why don't we go ahead and look at the figure itself. Alright, so the figure itself is kind of why you're here anyway, right? Now, I will say he does come with an extra headmaster, which I just want to show you really quickly. I don't always talk about the headmasters, but this one is really kind of cool because the head itself is plastic, but then the body of the headmaster is die-cast. So this part here, so that's something we don't see too often, but really cool, and I really like the way the head looks. It's kind of whetting my appetite to get a real Scorponok. Like, I want Hasbro to give us a real, like, leader class Scorponok. That would be divine. Alright, so here is the figure itself. Paint apps, I like the mix of colors. The head right here is nothing new. It is pretty good, though. I do like that kind of grumpy. He's kind of got that grumpy face sculpt. Pretty nice. And the purple in the torso and the legs, a kind of violety purple, does look nice. One thing to note, after you kind of transform him, I did, and now his wrists are loose. I don't know why, so maybe something to note. But the figure itself is really nice. Not really any kind of backpack on this one. You do have the head for the alt mode, but which is fine. That looks really nice. And then he's got the wings, Autobot logo nicely displayed on the wings. So very cool right there. Very cool looking figure, and I like the little touch of blue that they put in the torso and on the knees. So it just adds it a little more, gives it a little more color. So really nice. Alright, so head moves side to side. Let's look at the articulation. If you haven't figured that out by now, that's what we're doing. Arm rotates all the way around. Moves. This shoulder part doesn't really move out, but the arm kind of can move in and out, or swivels kind of inside the shoulder. And you can see it just has a little piece right there that pops up if you want to move it. Then it's nice because when you don't, instead of having to look at that, you can just pop that shut. So nice little feature right there. Swivel on the forearm. Of course, single jointed elbow, or bend in the elbow. No torso articulation, but the hips do move out this far. And if you move this skirt piece, he kicks that far forward, kicks that far back. Got a good solid bend in the knee. And then the feet do, of course, rotate. That quickly before we get into the transformation, he comes with two guns, which I kind of like them there. It's one of these things where they, not that way. So you get the two halves, and you can kind of combine them into one. I think Twinferno had something similar to that. I don't remember, but I kind of like them separately. So they are nice, and they're just kind of molded in a gray plastic. Aside from the pieces that connect together, those are kind of that nice burgundy. But while I find the gun that I dropped, we'll go ahead and get started with the transformation. I feel like I drop at least one thing per video. I gotta stop being such a butterfingers. Alright, so let's remove the headmaster. Get that later. Alright, so for the transformation, fold the wrists, the hands, I should say. Fold them in and then move up. Are you serious right now? What did I, after I just finished saying, I drop at least one thing per video. Actually, this one was loose when I did it the first time. Alright, so do that. Lift this piece all the way up. Lift the bottom part up, and then you can just kind of move the head down. So you'll see, so that bottom chest piece pegs in, and that sort of forms his mouth. Move this. Just rotate these guys. Being careful not to break it, as I always seem to do. And then this is where it kind of gets a little bit. All right, apologies for that, guys. It's a little technical difficulty. So now, here's the thing. If you're familiar with Twinferno, then this might not be too bad. But if you're not, then this kind of can be a little bit tricky. But what you basically want to do is unhinge the feet. So they just pop out just like that. And then bring them around again. If you already have Twinferno, you're probably pretty familiar with this. Kind of pop the legs together, and then you can actually unfold this, make the tail. I find it's a little bit easier if you kind of get everything attached together. Mine never seems to go together right. There we go. Then once you get those pegged in, you can kind of unhinge the feet, just like that. Put the feet out. Move the wings out. And there you go. There is Grotesque. Again, like I said, it's quite simple. If you have Twinferno. Well, one thing I forgot to do. Darn it. So you can actually open up this little compartment there and stick whichever Titan Master you want in. Let's get them in there. Alright, there, he doesn't want to go in for me. I don't care. Alright, now let's get this piece back on. So yeah, you get the little panel, you can stick your headmaster in there. Which, almost it wasn't worth it for me to go back and do that, because now I have to snap this piece back on and then reassemble the legs. So make sure, don't be dumb like me and make sure you kind of do that part first, or else you'll have that same problem. All right, So there he is. There. Don't let it snap together. So there we have our Grotesque. I like it. I like this figure. I like the alt mode. You can, and then you can take the guns. I guess you can peg them into the wings. They're not. Oh man, guys, today has just not been my day. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe it's just this transformer doesn't like me. There we go. So I don't know. You could peg them into the wings. I don't think it looks great, but you do kind of have that option. I don't recommend it, but overall, despite the tricky transformation, it's still a nice figure. Both modes are still nice. Obviously, I like the alt mode best, and just like Twinferno, I'll probably keep him in this mode. But either way, that's a nice figure. I know he's a little bit pricey now, so if you can kind of get him for a good price, or if you can find him for a decent price, then I would suggest it. Like I said, on the aftermarket, he is a little bit pricey, but if you can get your hands on him, then I definitely recommend. It's a nice figure. But that is going to be it, guys. Obviously, I am tired, so I'm going to cut it here. Thank you guys again for watching. Thank you for all your support, guys. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. If you want to hit that notification bell, I'd really appreciate that. All my social media links will be in the description, so if you want to follow me there, of course, feel free to. And head over to Facebook, check out the Sanctuary page. Other than that, that's all I got to say, guys. Have yourselves a great day. I will catch you next time with another figure review, and